Morning everyone, it's 6 o'clock. I'm in the spin studio at Pure Gym. I got a sweaty stomach. So, what we're going to do this morning is part 2 of the pre-workout drinks kind of series. Not really a series, it's only 2 videos. But I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can. I'm going to mention creatine, BCAAs and amino acids because they're slightly different. I'm going to try and keep it within the kind of 7 to 8 minutes, not to bore anyone. But creatine is quite a topic to cover, so bear with me. I'm going to put some science on it. This will also go onto the YouTube channel, which is Profit Online Fitness Network. So here we go. So creatine, I think a lot of people are, and I do some myth busting because a lot of people are a little bit afraid of the word creatine. I find particularly females, because they think it's kind of a male thing, it's a weightlifting thing. Well, that's kind of true, but it's kind of not true as well. Guys, females, don't be afraid of creatine. If you're going to the gym to get toned, which means you need to lift weight because you need to build some muscle, you're not going to get massive like Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? Creatine is not a steroid. Creatine is naturally occurring in the body, in everyone's body, some more than others. But it's also quite prevalent in fish and red meat. So that's why it's important to have red meat in your diet and fish. Have a very balanced diet. So when creatine is ingested into the body, the first thing it's going to do is bind to a phosphate molecule, and it takes that from a compound called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Okay, so it takes one of those phosphate molecules, turns that into adenosine diphosphate, and the creatine becomes creatine phosphate. Okay, and they kind of float around the body, sort of freely available for the metabolic process. When your body oxidizes, when your body metabolizes or uses then for fuel, protein, carbs and fats, they're using that, they're breaking that down to create ATP, because ATP is the body's first line kind of energy system. It's what's powering the muscles in my legs now, which are knackered. It's what's moving the muscles in my face. It's what's making my hand move, brain function, blinking your eyes, washing the dishes, making your protein shake, whatever. Speaking of which, I need a drink. So I've actually got creatine in here. Creatine, vitamin C and zinc. Zinc's good for the immune system. Just throw that in there. Vitamin C, orange flavour, tastes really nice. Again, good for the immune system. And creatine. Now, here's where I drink creatine and take creatine while I train. Because in relation to, I guess, muscle contraction, like I mentioned in my previous video, skeletal muscle lines up straight like that, okay? So it's like that. I don't really know how to do it properly, but like that, okay? So you've got an actin filament and a myosin filament. And for your muscle to contract, right, you work your biceps, so you work your chest, the muscle shortens, and it shortens by these actin and myosin filaments pulling across one another like this. So that's a contraction and that's relaxation. Now, in between the gaps of my fingers, in relation to muscle fibers, you've got little hooks which hook on and pull across and then relax. They hook on, they pull across and they relax. So they do this. Okay? So that would be contraction, that would be relaxation. For that little hook on the myosin filament to bind onto an actin filament to initiate contraction, it needs ATP, adenosine triphosphate. But what you've got floating on the body is creatine phosphate and adenosine diphosphate. So you need to actually convert that phosphate molecule back onto the ADP to turn it into ATP, which actually needs ATP to do it. So ATP actually aids in the process of creating ATP, which is bizarre. Anyway, so the analogy I'm going to put on it is, imagine rowers in a boat on a river. You've got 10 rowers, only 5 of them are pulling on the blades. So blades are going through the water, boat is going one way, water's going the other way, okay? So pull, pull, pull. Yes, the boat is constantly moving, but when they take their blades out of the water, that obviously slows down and the water kind of catches up with them. So muscle contraction can be explained as the same thing. So the rowers pull, and then they don't, and then they pull, and then they don't. Now, when you add creatine to that equation, what you're actually doing, it's really sweaty here on the stomach, why nowhere else? So what you're actually creating then, when you add creatine into your system, you're actually allowing more ATP, adenosine triphosphate, to become available. So you can actually tell the other 5 rowers in the boat, oi guys, wake up, we need to get this boat through the water as fast as we can. So that's the same with muscle contractions. So we've got all 10 rowers, boom, rowing that boat. That boat's flying through the water, yeah? So the force of the contraction in relation to muscles is more forceful. You can recruit more muscle fibers, you can produce a more forceful contraction, you can lift slightly heavier weights, you recover quicker because you've got more freely available ATP for the next contraction. But what creatine actually does as well, is it actually hydrates cells because it needs water to be able to kind of break down. So if you imagine an orange, an old orange, that's really dry and horrible, it's disgusting, isn't it? There's no juice in it, there's no pulp left in it, it's disgusting. But if you imagine a nice fresh orange that's nice and nice and plump, it's full of juice, it's full of flavour, that's because it's hydrated. Cells can be explained the same thing. When your cell is hydrated, they're more plump, they're fuller, more stuff can go on inside, more of the metabolic processes go on inside because there's more space for it to move around, more ions, don't worry what they are, more ions can enter the cell. So that metabolic process is far more efficient, can happen quicker, can happen easier. If you're metabolizing easier and quicker, then essentially you're going to burn more calories. Now I'm not saying that taking creatine will help you burn more calories, but what creatine will allow you to do is produce more forceful contractions, lift that slightly heavier weight, recover quicker for the next bout, for the next set, for the next lift, yeah, for the next sprint. So, covered that in 7 minutes, guys. That's not bad. Okay, there's going to be 3 videos now. Then I'm going to go into branched chain amino acids and amino acids in the next one, and I'm going to do that straight away. And I post them as 2 separate videos. So I'll speak to you all soon. I hope that was good. You have a great day. If you need to sort your nutrition and lifestyle management plan out, if you want to lose weight or gain weight, get hold of me. Profit Online Fitness Network. The email is profitonlinefitness, pro.fit.onlinefitness@gmail.com. Drop me an email, drop me a DM, drop me an inbox. Let's get chatting. Let's get you on your way. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day.